TNS and King Fragrance. How's it going, everyone? How is everyone's day going so far? How's it going, TNS? It's going pretty good. I can't complain. I worked last night, so I slept in this morning, got up, put on vintage radio. Gonna go to my grandma's for Christmas. We're doing a late Christmas then. Gonna hang out with Hollis later today, so got a pretty good day going ahead of me. C2, what's up, man? How's it going? More Epic Randomness. Hi, what's up? Not much. What about you, man? This is going to be a short live. I do have to go here soon. So this will be like a 20-minute live. I don't think I will be live again tonight. But tomorrow I work. I work at 5, though. Or at like 4:30 or 5 my time. So I will be live tomorrow morning. Or I guess not tomorrow morning, sometime tomorrow. Sup, Sensational, how about you? My scent of the day, vintage radio certified banger of a fragrance. Scott, what are the chances? That is my scent of the day as well. It's phenomenal. It's so good. Scott, what is your favorite part of this fragrance? I think, like, personally, my favorite part is how it's fresh, but it almost has this slight, like, incensey vibe. This almost, like, slight frankincense vibe to it. A little bit of almost a hippie vibe. I love it. When we get back to New York City, or when you get back to New York City, we got to go live. King for sure. And me and Brian got to go live. Me and Dayron got to go live as well. If Barry comes back, me and him got to go live. Me and Tim have never gone live, which I think is interesting. 614, how's it going? Just got home from Mexico last night at like 2 a.m. Hey, well, TNS, welcome back. I'm almost at 50 subs. Had a vid over 500 views. Gained 15 subs. I'm at 43 right now. Hey, C2. Just keep going. That's what started to happen with my channel. And people's channels, when they start to get bigger, you just got to grind. The first 100 subscribers is always the hardest. I would say, like, for me, it was almost harder to go from 0 to 100 subscribers than it took for me to go to 1 to 2,000 subscribers. What's good, bro? Hope you're having a good holiday break. Hey, is it Mike L? Is it Mike L or Mikkel? I don't know. But Mike L or Mikkel, thank you. And if you're on holiday break too, I hope you're having a good holiday break. Is Vintage Radio Blind Buy safe? I'm going to personally say yes, it's Blind Buy safe. Scott, if you could also tell Solsasad if you think it's Blind Buy safe, I think it's very Blind Buy safe. Like, there's an oud note in here, but it's more of like one of those incensey ouds. Nicholas, how's it going? Traded Bentley Original and Bentley Absolute for Lattafa Fakar Black and Jasor, which Fakar Black's a white EDP clone, and Jasor's, if I'm not mistaken, Jasor's either a Jasor is either a Coral Fantasy clone or a Stronger With You clone. It's one of the two. Quick question, you have John Paul Gaultier Elixir, and for your birthday you want to get Paradise Garden and La Male Parfum. Is it redundant to own all of them? So Paradise Garden is very different than all those fragrances. If you have a fragrance in the La Male line and the Le Beau line, they're not going to be redundant to own. Now, with La Male Elixir and La Male Parfum is what you might want to be careful about. La Male Parfum is more of a soft, powdery vibe, and La Male Elixir is more of a kind of in-your-face tobacco honey vibe. They have some commonalities. I'm going to say, though, it's not redundant to own both of them. Scent of the day, Hawas Ice. I haven't tried that one. I was thinking of getting it, but Hawas Ice, nice choice. My favorite part, plummy and woodiness, slight spiciness over the whole fragrance. Yeah, Scott, I agree with you. This is a phenomenal fragrance. The only thing that I'm kind of pissed about, obviously, like, the atomizer looks a little weird. It keeps getting stuck in there. It keeps coming out. I just need to take a little bit of super glue to it or something like that. But no, it's a phenomenal fragrance. Seems to be very strong as well. Best men's cherry fragrance. You could go, this one's unisex. I think that you could wear it, though. Mason Alhambra's Lovely Cherry. Have I ever got chemical burns? I have not. Okay, Mikkel. Thanks, bro. No problem. Coral Fantasy. That's what I thought it was. My flight kept getting delayed, so you spent 2 hours smelling clones at the duty-free, but no pickups. Hey, TNS, at least you got some more experience, though. Me and Brian about to have a song. Hey, King, y'all got to send me that. Just tried Kamara and Kamar Kawa. Honest review, Kamar's a nice cinnamon apple pie, boozy-ish fragrance, while Kawa is better, darker, more of a coffee, and less apple pie heavy. I love Kamar Kawa. I haven't tried the original Kawa. I get it because it's hard to grow from 0 to 100, but once your channel starts to take off, but once you hit it, your channel starts to take off. Yeah, and it's like, here's the thing. Consistency over just like trying to push out the best content. Obviously, try and push out the best content, but if you're trying so hard to make the best content that you're pushing out one video every like 5 days or every, week or so, you're you can get somewhere. But when you see a bunch of these big channels like Danny Duncan, where he'll upload only once or twice a week, it's because he has millions of followers and people will wait that time to see his upload. So you really just got to stay consistent. Definitely Blind Buy worthy for sure. What JPGs do I have? Lamal Elixir, Ultramall, and LeBeau EDT. I used to have Lamal EDT. Son of the Day, John Varvatos, Artisan Pure. I've never tried his John is it Barvados or Var? Okay, dude, I cannot pronounce it. John Barvados. I'm gonna just say it like that. I've never tried a John Barvados fragrance. Vintage wood, slight spiciness to it, clean, woody smell at the same time, in my opinion. It definitely does smell clean and kind of like a dirty incense almost, to me at least. Oh, you sent your verse in the group chat. Gotcha, King. I just haven't heard Brian's then, but I want to hear it when both of y'all are on it. Vintage radio similar to Bad Boy Cobalt in any way? Just for me, I'm gonna say no, because Bad Boy Cobalt to me, that's more of just like a fruity sweet fragrance. Vintage radio has a lot of differences. It's more of like a woodsy, fruity fragrance, opposed to just like a fruity sweet fragrance. Looking at Paradise Garden, Prada Black, you could buy them off discounters for way cheaper. Yeah. Like, and here's the thing, even though some duty frees will have good deals, they're not going to have as good as deals on discounters unless you're talking like discontinued fragrances. A lot of duty frees will have discontinued fragrances. I've never gotten to try Ultramall, swear you can't find it in stores. I don't offer samples when buying a fragrance off JPG's site. I think that's interesting. I feel like every fragrance site should offer samples of some sort. Now, I could see that kind of being a little expensive though for the brands, because it's like, well, actually, I guess you'd pay for shipping, but I don't know, because it's like, would you want to spend like $20 on a sample and then, $8 in shipping? Like, for me, I would rather just blind buy the bottle, and then if I don't like it, I just sell it. Tried Assad Zanzibar, which was an insane disappointment. It smelled like a crappy attempt at a fresh coffee fragrance, but it smelled like soil. I heard that Assad Zanzibar is supposed to be like a coconut fragrance. Sos Assad, I've never tried any Guerlain fragrances. Yeah, you just started daily uploading a few days ago. Yeah, and C2, like, you'll notice as you start uploading daily, and C2, if I'm being honest, I have not checked out your channel yet. I keep meaning to. It keeps slipping my mind. But just keep up with the daily uploads. Like, it's gonna help you out a lot. There was no niche fragrances, as expected, but you tried out all the Tom Ford fragrances. Which ones did you like, TNS? There's only a few Tom Fords that I like. Versace Blue Jeans, Liam. I got Versace Blue Jeans right here. I love Blue Jeans. I think it's good. It's not going to be for everyone. Got Arabian's Tonka. Hey, Greek Freak, what do you think about that one? I liked it. I thought it smelled good. It was just almost too strong for me to wear. Want to talk about a couple fragrances. I have probably about like 10 more minutes left on this live. Paris Corners, Tiramisu Speculoos, and Lattafa Khar Merkaba. I just put out a short on these. And I was just saying, if you want, two good budget gourmand fragrances, and if you like coffee, go with these fragrances. They're really good. And here's my only thing with them. Khar Merkaba is so much stronger than Tiramisu Speculoos. Tiramisu Speculoos has this very nice, authentic, high quality tiramisu smell to it. If you want to smell like a tiramisu, or if you want to smell straight up like a dessert, go Tiramisu Speculoos. Khar Merkaba is still definitely a gourmand, but when I smell this, when I smell Khar Merkaba, I don't think of a food. I think, there's coffee, there's cinnamon, but still, because of all that sweetness, it is a gourmand fragrance. But if you straight up want to smell like a tiramisu, go with Tiramisu Speculoos. Moravian's Tonka is amazing, but you get a very anti-mass appealing, due to the fact it's a bit too feminine for me. I think it's here's the thing, Arabian's Tonka, I liked it, and I liked the way that it smelt. For me, though, it's just it was too much. Even off 2 sprays, it was way too much, where with, Sauvage Elixir, I can go 2 or 3 sprays, and it's, good. What's going on, Mike? Lil Ray Ray, what's going on? Son of the Day, Hawass Ice, nice. Buy John Paul Gold tiers off the official site, because all the free samplers and free items you get. Plus, if you don't blind buy, they send a free sampler, so if you don't like it, you can return it and get all your money back. That's actually smart. To be honest, Tom Ford for the price is so overrated. The only one I liked is Tobacco Vanilla. Or I guess what that would be Tobacco Vanille. Mikey Must Blind Buy. Okay, so Soul Society. I've tried 9 a.m. Dive. It's good to me. It's just like a fruitier Jimmy Choo Man. It's good, but it's nothing that I like that I personally think I need in my collection. Is Eros Energy a summer must have? I don't think it's a summer must have, but it's good. Who's in the background? Creepy. Michael Jordan? What? How is that creepy? Ethan Diaz, how's it going? Room is fire. Hey, thank you, Ethan. And hold on. Got a crazy deal on a trade. 3 Nauticas, 2 half full, 1 pretty much full, different versions. Got fragrance called Bespoke, full bottle for Club Nui Untold, Fakar Gold, Elixir, Liam Blue, and Latafa Hayati. Decent amount of fragrances I know. Some that I haven't heard of though. I didn't know that Fakar had an elixir. Appreciate it, Mike. Whenever you get the chance to check the channel, all love. Yeah, C2. If anything, leave a comment and just be like, hey, check out my channel. Favorite Versace is Versace Eros Flame. Latafa's Opulent Oud, very good, affordable introduction to Oud while it's still an Oud floral. Got it. Is the NBA unwatchable now? No, the NBA isn't unwatchable. A lot of people try and like talk about how, oh, the views are going down, no one's watching it. Tell me why they just signed a huge extension to be on TV. A very, very in a TV extension that is, was it a couple $1 billion? I don't know. They signed a huge extension. The NBA is not going down. Their views are not their views aren't going down. A lot of people are like, oh, they shoot too many threes. The game isn't physical enough. And it's like, okay, well, that's fine. It's how the game transitions. We're in a league where it's a lot of 3-point shooting. It's not the, 80s or 90s anymore where no one has a jump shot. People are developing their jump shot. We're going to have multiple Victor Wembanyama's, multiple 7-footers shooting threes. That's just simply how it's going to go. Matt, same Eros Flames, amazing first. My first designer fragrance. Yeah, I love Eros Flames. Sorry for talking about so many fragrances. Spent nice amount of time at Sephora. Hey, Volnet, you're totally good, man. It's the old heads crying about the NBA dying. Exactly. Or it's a lot of these old people. They're like, oh, there's too many threes. It's like, yeah, it's a 3-point league now. If you don't want to watch, if you want to go watch someone play like they're in the 90s, go watch the Bucks game and go watch Giannis. But here's the thing. Would a league full of Giannis's be exciting? For sure, it would be exciting. At the same time, though, we have Giannis and a bunch of players like Giannis in a league that, in my opinion, balances out the amount of 3-point shooting. Yes, there's a lot of 3-point shooting. At the same time, there's still people running and dunking. I'm at a ramen restaurant right now. What's good? Can't talk much, though. Hey, LW, you're good. Going to my first NBA game in February when I go to New York City. Brooklyn Nets versus OKC Thunder. Ooh, King Fragrance is gonna be jealous of you, TNS. He's a huge Thunder fan, and he lives in New York. It's easy to start a fragrance channel because I would like to, but I don't know if it's doable for someone who's 15 my age. So Ethan Diaz, I'm 16 years old. I started my channel last year when I was 15. I just turned 16 in September. It's definitely doable. The only thing that you need, a passion to learn about fragrances. I've learned so much since I started my channel. So you need a passion to learn. You need free time for sure. You need a decent amount of free time. And really just a passion for fragrances in general, obviously. Magic fan was embarrassing. Lost last night, but the Knicks are cool. Going to the Knicks game in January. Dude, I'm 13. You'll be good. Sorry, video on Moscow Mule. You think it could potentially be rocked as a year-round signature. Too fresh for the winter. So I just wore this one yesterday. And, Mikkel, it's actually interesting you brought Moscow Mule up because I was going to talk about these anyways. I think Moscow Mule would be a good option. If you like something like Versace Pour Homme, maybe try out Moscow Mule. They have similar uses. I think you could wear Pour Homme year-round. I think you could wear Moscow Mule year-round. Now, these fragrances don't smell the same. And in the end, this is $40 for a 3.4 ounce. This is $30-40 for a 3.4 ounce. So they're around the same price. I think, honestly, Moscow Mule would be a better option. they both don't have the most unique scent profile. Moscow Mule may be a tad bit more unique, but this is stronger. So I think Moscow Mule's phenomenal. I think if you're putting it up against something like Pour-Homme, I think majority of people would like Moscow Mule. Thank you for the advice. I appreciate it. No problem, Ethan. Finally, what's finally, Vern? What should you wear to the game? King, go Mansera Instant Crush. Throw a little bit of niche in there. The Kings are a stupid franchise. Why fire your coach? Ain't the problem. You've been meaning to ask. Do you have a Hot Wheels wall? Because that's sick if you do. I do have a Hot Wheels wall. So I used to collect Hot Wheels. I don't anymore, but I still have just like Hot Wheels on my wall just because like they're kind of cool. And I have some of the Fast and Furious ones here. So yes, I do. It's been a while, Mikey. You got to get this YouTube channel going. Vern, what are you talking? Oh my God. Hey, Vern. Okay, look, I appreciate like you trying to push me, but I'm insanely consistent. I upload every day. I'm sorry if I don't go live every day, but I upload 2 to 3 times a day. Great. Want me to be seductive at a game? I do, King. Wait, pause. Hot Wheels low-key got me into cars. Probably me too, to an extent. Used to collect them. Still have a pretty big collection in my basement. I don't know what to do to it. See if any of them are worth anything. We were originally looking at the Knicks game. But we got but we got much better seats for the same price in Brooklyn. See, now that's just smart. And also, here's the thing. Although the Knicks are a better team than the Nets, I think that the Nets are just like a little bit more of a fun team to watch. I would love to see Cam Thomas play. Also got 40 knots. Ooh, King, if you have Savage Elixir by then, go Savage Elixir. Have a 69 Mustang. It's not in a box. Can't find listings, so I don't know how much it is. Ooh. If you can't find listings, then that's always, like, that's kind of a good sign. Moscow Mule now in the cart. Thanks, bro. Mikkel, no problem. Like, Moscow Mule, it's good. It's fresh. It's gingery. It starts off like Nautica Voyage. Just imagine, like, an elevated, elegant Nautica Voyage. But don't buy it expecting like Nautica Voyage. We really need Paulo to come back. It's so weird because Paulo and Franz both got the same injury. Micah, can you do a wrap up? Yes. So wrap up of all of the fragrances that I got. This was kind of like a slower month for fragrances, all things considered. Just because I wasn't really buying a lot of stuff. Because I was just waiting for Christmas. I think it's worth a lot. It was literally made in... Oh, yeah. If you have an old Hot Wheel, it's probably worth a lot. Best Michael Jordan fragrance? None of them. Not going to have Elixir. Oh, yeah. Yeah, King. Then I would go... I'd go either... Go either 40 knots or Instant Crush. Yeah, because his brother's out for the season. His brother's out for the... Are you saying... You're saying Moritz Wagner's brother is out for the season. Franz. Best smelling Old Spice shower gel. They used to have this blood orange one that was so good. For nosebleed, top of the stadium tickets, Knicks games. Same price, lower. Oh, yeah, TNS. You got a much better deal. If you're 10 rows above, yeah. That's really good. Eagle Talon. Okay, so I have to get going here soon. My most recent pickups, Banana Bliss. This is a banana coconut sunscreen vibe, vintage radio, woodsy plum, slight incense vibe, Paris Corner Moscow Mule, nice, fresh, gingery, sweet freshness, Latafa Kamarakawa, cinnamon, coffee, pralines, very sweet, tiramisu speculoos, smells like a tiramisu, smells like a coffee vanilla combo. Sosa Sod, Whitewater for fresh and clean, Rockstar for fruity and sweet. C2, I do not work today. I'm off today. I have to get going because I have Christmas with my grandma. We ended up doing a later Christmas because none of my cousins were able to make it. So I'm going to that, and then I'm going to Hollis's. Oh, but that is going to do it. Put your guys' last comments in, and then I got to get going. Oh, but yeah, those are just my most recent pickups. Everyone, thank you all for stopping in the live. I know that this was only a 20-minute live, but nonetheless, I appreciate you all for coming in. Hey, Sensational, you have a nice night. TNS, you have a nice night. I'll see y'all later. No other live tonight, but I will be live tomorrow. So have a great day, everyone. Peace.